Hey, this is Nat, and we're off our couch in Destin, Florida. We're on the Emerald Coast in the Florida Panhandle, the northwestern part of Florida, during the off season. It's early November. We're spending a few days in Destin. Then we're venturing out to some other cities along 30A and the Emerald Coast. So be sure to subscribe. Lots of interesting places and gorgeous scenery to come. For now, we're starting at the beaches. What a wonderful place to start. And as I mentioned in the previous video, we visited Destin twice in 2021, once during the 4th of July week and then the first week of November. So I'll be immersing some clips from our previous visit in July with the footage for the most recent visit in November. Since Destin is known for its white sands and clear emerald waters, London and I had a desire to see all the beaches in Destin. Although we've been to Destin quite a few times, we kind of just stuck with what's familiar to us. This time we made a point to visit all of Destin's beaches, which I found listed on cityofdestin.com. So that's where I'm pulling the majority of my information from. The website cityofdestin.com mentions 5 beaches. One beach that I will add, technically is self-vaulted. We're at Miramar Beach. So we're actually going to visit 6 beaches in this video. The reason why I added Miramar Beach because I thought this was Destin for the longest time. Since Pompano Joe's would sit on this beach, list this restaurant as the Destin location, and so many people I've talked to refer to it as Destin. So that's why I have it on my list of Destin beaches, and also because it's beautiful. And I love the fact that Pompano Joe's Seafood House sits on the beach displaying those bright tropical colors with tables available on the beach to enjoy your meal and a drink as well. That's during the peak season, not now. As you can see here during the first week of November, there's no umbrellas up displaying those bold, beautiful, bright colors. When we were here in 2020 in June and the bright umbrellas over the tables were out, that beach bar was popping. That's in our Destin 2020 video. The link is in the description box to that video. For now, it's quiet, not a lot of activity being that it's fall, and really easy to park. There's a parking lot to the right of the restaurant, Pompano Joe's Seafood House, which we just drove right into. Had our choice of parking spaces. Definitely not the scenario when we went to visit in June of 2020. We could not get into the parking lot then. We ended up parking on the street, and that was quite the task. But that was then, this is now. Everything's all good today, and nothing to do but just enjoy the beach, the gorgeous white sands and the clear emerald waters, which we're drawn to, but just staying close to right now because it's November and this water is cold. The temperature outside is wonderful. It's in the high 70s and the sun is out, so it's gorgeous here in Destin. The water is for the brave though, in my opinion. I'm just tiptoeing through these beautiful clear waters as for now. On to the next beach, June White Decker Beach Park. I have such fond memories from our visit in July of 2021 because it was so packed here and it felt like we were in a small wave pool at a water park rather than the Gulf of Mexico. The footage that I'm showing right now is from July of 2021 during the peak season. And now this is November of 2021 during the off season. Totally different. I like this beach during the peak season, and I like it even more now. The website City of Destin states this beach has over 70 parking spaces, which seems to work because we've been here in June of 2020 and July of 2021 and didn't have a problem parking in either of those popular summer months. So definitely no problem now in November. There is still a private portion of this beach, not as much as when we visited in July this past summer, which is located in front of the Back Porch Seafood and Oyster House. Back Porch Seafood and Oyster House serves Gulf seafood and Apalachicola oysters, as the name states. This restaurant also offers fantastic views of this beach, as you can imagine. From the restaurant, you get a non-congested view of the beach also, from my experience, even during the summer months, since the private portion of the beach is in front of the restaurant. At this point in the season, though, the beach is so open, it all feels private. The rental hut Catch 22 that we saw in July, offering banana boat rides, wave runner rentals, paddleboards, and more, is currently closed. You can still rent items from local companies. I didn't see any of the rentals happening directly on the beaches when we visited in November. As I walk this beach, I just keep thinking about how good my feet feel on the sand. So soft and powdery. I was so busy trying not to run into people in July, I didn't have a chance to notice the sand and fall in love with it. The waves are calmer than our previous visit in July. This is beautiful, to state the obvious. And what I love most about being here during the off season is how we get to hear the beauty of the ocean as well. No random conversations, no other chatter, just the sound of the waves. Love it. Our next beach is a new beach for us. Just one visit to this beach in 2021, Norriego Point. It's new in the fact that this is our first time walking the beach, but we've seen this beach several times. It's right across from Harbor Walk Village, Destin's vibrant entertainment center, which offers food, excursions on the water, live entertainment, and so much more. We'll be there in the next video. So this is our first personal standalone experience with this beach. There are two access points to this beach, Osteen Public Beach Access and Norriego Point Public Beach Access, which we came through first. It has a parking lot that uses the app Passport to pay for your parking. And from what I understand, this beach is going through a major renovation. The renovation will include parks, boardwalk, parking lots, and restrooms. This is the only beach that we visited in this video that does not have restrooms. They're coming though, so that's good. Right now, we're just enjoying this beach as it is. We love watching the birds, and this beach has such large, majestic birds. I'm a casual bird watcher. I don't know any details. I'm not looking for anything in particular. I just enjoy watching any birds I happen to see on the beach. We did run into another beachgoer, a photographer, who encouraged us to see the Osteen Public Beach Access Park as well. He's telling us how beautiful it is. Definitely going to check it out, but I am really in awe of what I'm already seeing. This is one of the most picturesque beaches I've been to, despite the renovations going on. Here's a really good look, multiple looks of this beach. Okay, time for me to snap out of it because we still have the other side to see. So London's going to make the trek to the Osteen Public Beach Access Point. There is a parking lot here too, but London decided to walk over to check it out. So let's sit back, enjoy, and take a look. Oof, coming down for that visual high. Still beautiful, gorgeous scenery, and the light beacon or lighthouse, not sure about the correct term, is eye-catching and draws your attention. Tell us what you think in the comments. From one beautiful beach to the next, we're now at the shore at Crystal Beach Park. This is another beach that we had the privilege of visiting in both July and November. We actually visited quite a few times in July because it's right across the street from the condo where we were staying. More about that condo and how incredibly close it is to this beach is in our Trip to Destin Part 1 video, which is in the description box. This beach has 9 parking spaces and we had no problem securing one. In July, I imagine that would not have been such an easy task. We walked from the condo when we were here during the summer, so I can't say for sure. This beach has a really nice pavilion, great for enjoying a meal by the beach or just looking upon the ocean while under the shade. Of course, there's the clear, gorgeous water and gorgeous sands we're accustomed to in Destin. The white sands are actually from the Appalachian Mountains. Coarse grains from the mountains are transported to the Gulf by the Apalachicola River. Absolutely beautiful. While walking on the sand just feels so comforting, glorious actually. I think this may be my favorite beach in Destin. It's so open here and it felt that way in July too. The majority of the video of this beach that I've been showing has been from July. Even then it felt tranquil and lovely, not too crowded at all. It's beautiful, peaceful, laid back, just what a beach should be in my opinion. Now though, I'm going to take us to November. We'll take a look at the beach during the off season. Let's take a few moments, take it all in, enjoy, and let me know what you think too in the comments. Beauty with a side of danger. I love it. The drone looked like it was getting really close, really low, and about to plunge into that clear, beautiful water. But it's all good. London did an excellent job getting that remarkable footage, and we can head to our next beach now, James Lee Park, which is within walking distance. It's really close. We didn't walk there this time, but when we walked in July from the shore at Crystal Beach Park to James Lee Park, it took us about 15 minutes, and that was with pushing a stroller, so there was no Olympic level activity going on, just a normal walk. So James Lee Park Beach is also sometimes called Crab Trap Beach, since Crab Trap Restaurant sits on the beach. We ate at Crab Trap Restaurant during our July trip, so yeah, this is our second time visiting this beach in 2021. I like this beach also. It's open, it's stunning. I love the beaches with restaurants and other amenities nearby. It's just a full experience in my opinion. Definitely tell us your beach style because I understand everyone has their own way of enjoying the beach. Definitely want to hear all of your opinions and viewpoints. So far we've been looking at clips from our trip in July. The full experience is in our trip to Destin part 2 and part 3 videos. The links to both those videos will be in the description box. And here's fall, the month of November on James Lee Park. We've got the drone back up in the air and we're going to take a look at over a quarter of a mile of beach that's here at James Lee Park. Some facts about James Lee Park: in addition to showers and restrooms, which is pretty standard at the beaches of Destin, except for Norriego Point Beach Park, but those showers and restrooms are on their way even there also. James Lee Park also has 3 pavilions, a playground, and over 100 parking spaces. And we can see all of that from the air, but let's keep looking a little more. So while perusing the beach, we came across sandcastles, professionally made sandcastles, and I was fortunate enough to meet the creator of the sandcastles, Dan Castles. Dan Castles creates one-of-a-kind, astounding sandcastles for weddings, proposals, family photos, events, and more. And you can even take a sandcastle building lesson anywhere from Panama City Beach to Pensacola. Personally, I've always wanted to do that. I believe it'll be a great family bonding experience, so I plan to make that happen next time we're here. That'll be fun, and we'll have another skill, hopefully. I guess we'll have to see how quickly we catch on. Dan Castle's information will be in the description box, and if you've already taken a sandcastle building class, let us know that in the comments. We want to hear about it. While admiring these sandcastles, I also got to discuss with Dan Castles about my desire to attend a sandcastle festival, and he encouraged me to do that, and I did. We attended the Siesta Key Crystal Classic, which I hope I can share with you soon. I'm still working the details of that for now. Back to Destin though, and on to our last beach, and the only beach that charges an admittance fee since it is a state park. We're at Henderson Beach State Park. The charge to enter is $6 for 2 to 8 people, $4 for individuals. Also, there's a small gift shop here, so you can pick up beach essentials and a memento of your beach trip. I like the variety in the shop, plus there's a lot of cute t-shirts to choose from. I'm picking up a shot glass as usual, and within the gift shop is also an educational display. Since this is a state park, there are grills, campsites, and lots of parking. Over 300 parking spaces, which is one of the reasons why this is London's favorite beach here in Destin. Parking is never an issue, and it makes sense to not want to experience the stress of struggling for a parking space on a day that's supposed to be stress-free and relaxing. Another reason why this is London's favorite beach, this is just breathtaking. Something I've been noticing at all the beaches, and even more so here, all the butterflies. The butterflies are all over the beaches here right now. From Google, I'm learning there's a monarch migration going on currently, and that's how you make something gorgeous even more spectacular. Henderson Beach State Park has over a mile of beach. There's plenty of space. Our last visit to this beach was actually in June 2020, and even though it was summer, still not an issue with overcrowding. But I love it like this, nearly empty. Feels like we almost have the beach to ourselves. You all know I've been dabbling in the water so far, but now I'm going to quit playing around and get in the water for real, for just a bit. It's cold. This water's way too cold for me, but it's so clear, and I want to be sure I point that out. And this is our last beach, so I thought I'd be brave and just go for it. The waters are breathtaking, so lovely and clear, and since the waters of Destin are far enough away from the Mississippi River, the emptying of sediment and dirt doesn't discolor the water. As much as I hate to say it, that's the end for us. We had a lovely time experiencing the beaches of Destin. We talked about our favorite beaches. Definitely tell us if you have a favorite beach in Destin in the comments and why you enjoy that beach so much. We talked about July and visiting during the peak season compared to visiting in November, which is the off season. Tell us what type of beachgoer are you? Do you like the peak season or do you prefer the off season? London likes the peak season because he likes the warm water. He gets into the water more than I do. I'm cool with the off season. I enjoy not having the crowds here, and I'm happy with just skimming the water. Tell us your preferences though. Yes, please talk to us. Let us know what you like. If you found any of this information helpful, or if you enjoyed looking at the beach footage from July and November, please hit the thumbs up and leave a comment. Let us know. We definitely want to know what type of content you like. If we missed something, let us know that as well. Every time we go to Destin, we learn a little more. Yet there's still so much that we haven't experienced or even know about just yet. So anything we missed, let us know in the comments, please. And anything you'd like to see us explore on the Panhandle, let us know that too. A note about the music: the song that's playing now and has been featured throughout the video was created for our channel. But if you're vibing to this track like we are, it is available for purchase on SoundCloud, and we'll have that information in the description box. Next week, we're still in Destin at Harbor Walk Village, Destin's thriving and action-packed entertainment center that we talked about a little earlier in the video. Our last visit to Harbor Walk was back in June of 2020, and it was a bit rushed to say the least. London went in one direction with his camera, and I went the other direction with my camera, and we compiled a quick walkthrough. This trip, we're taking our time. We're having dinner at the Harbor Walk, enjoying fun activities, gazing at the remarkable views, and cruising with the dolphins. Subscribe, come back next week, please. We're going to have an amazing time. Thanks so much for joining us this week. As always, thanks so much for subscribing, commenting, sharing, and liking. We appreciate all of the support. Thanks for getting off the couch with us. We always appreciate you all coming along with us on these adventures. Thank you again. Until next week, click on the video to see another one of our experiences. Thanks for watching.